up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by. Today, guys, we're going to be checking out a video from JAMARI, and it's called She Is Awful. If you haven't checked out his channel before, he does a lot of kind of like current events, maybe, but they're very interesting. So this one, we're going to go ahead and get right on into it.
So one thing that is always interesting is the way a music artist, family, or estate deals with putting out their unfinished work from said artist after they pass away. When you look at someone like Mac Miller, his family has put on a masterclass in these efforts, releasing only one album from his catalog that he was already working on before he passed away, despite Mac having thousands of unreleased songs. Mac's family has also celebrated his life, throwing events to commemorate him, getting some of his lesser mainstream music onto streaming platforms by getting sample clearance, and giving those songs amazing visuals in doing so as well. So Mac is an example of everything that could be done the right way after an artist dies. Okay. And to me, rappers like XXXTentacion and Juice WRLD have been done so painfully wrong by former friends, managers, and really the list goes on. Specifically today though, I will be focusing on Juice WRLD, and one of the main people to do him wrong has been his fiancée, who goes by Ali Lottie, who met Juice only a year before his death in 2018. From the start, it was apparent that this chick was pretty much just a rap groupie, bouncing around from Smoke Perp to Offset to Trippie Redd and other rappers before she ended up with Juice. To me, when a woman is going after multiple people within industry, that is a huge red flag. Above that, this woman apparently had some serious criminal charges under her belt before they even met. And the other thing is, when Juice first started blowing up, she didn't even like this man's music and even mocked his breakout hit, Lucid Dreams.
And this is why I can't listen to the f***ing radio. I need to stop rappers. You have a small dick.
Regardless, these two were apparently in love, and one of their shared interests in their relationship seemed to be doing drugs, especially Percocets, which, as we all know, would eventually take Juice WRLD's life on December 8th of 2019, when he was flying from California to Chicago in his private plane, and got word that the feds would be waiting on him at the airport. Of course, knowing that he had these perks, several bottles of prescription codeine, reportedly over 70 pounds of weed, and guns on board, he felt like he was completely screwed. This is when he decided to drink an estimated pint of lean, as well as pop 20 pills, which would lead to his eventual OD.
Yeah, ambulance inside the Atlantic Airport. They got a guy seizing in here.
Now, obviously, Juice WRLD did not have the right people around him, and that's been even more apparent after his death. And though it has now been over 4 years since that day, his legacy has lived on through his cult-like fan base. And for a couple of those years, this woman was definitely celebrated by that fan base as the muse who inspired some of his best songs, and she was kind of seen as their queen who was left widowed. And it wasn't until around 2 years ago now when the narrative started to turn on her. First, when she began to insinuate that his death was not due to an overdose, and that there was some foul play involved with his autopsy that she was legally obligated from discussing.
Oh, you guys think he died from a drug overdose? You're wrong! You're wrong! Literally, you're wrong! So suck a dick, okay? Suck a dick. There's a lot of shit y'all don't know.
Now, fans didn't really hate on this, as many conspiracy theorists already thought that this might be the case, though I would say that in the end, most people did not believe this narrative from a mumbling addict, and I would say the big blunder that she made was starting an OF page, which was originally promoted as a place where fans could see exclusive, unreleased Juice WRLD content. And obviously putting this behind a paywall where only she would benefit did not sit right with fans who grew angry at the situation, so eventually she would turn this into a typical thoughty page of herself. Combine this with an incident where she apparently gave a new boyfriend Juice WRLD's Rolex, and he was also pictured wearing one of his old jackets, and that was enough for most people to turn on her. It also did not help when her and this new boyfriend would get locked up together, and it was clear this was someone who was not to be trusted. Now, even with all of that being said, all of those things that she had done up until that point were kind of like characteristics of who she showed herself to be while Juice WRLD was still alive. So can you really blame someone for continuing with their tomfoolery? I do not know. But now it's gotten to a point where this girl, Ali Lottie, has really hit an all-time low when it comes to disrespecting the life of her deceased boyfriend. And of course she did it through her degenerate OF page. So she
Why
apparently sent this message out to her followers over there on OF, smashing my famous ex because of trying to threaten me to leak my old tape with my ex-fiance Juice WRLD. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'll leak it myself. It's been a long time since I've been banged rough with some BBC like this. I'm so mad that I'm adding every nude I ever sent him. I know you will at least enjoy it. I can't believe I'm actually sending this, but I can't be threatened anymore.
Disgusting.
And as you guys can see, there is a preview there that I had to censor. And she is asking these fans for $30 to receive these exclusive images and videos. Now, obviously, assuming this is real and that her page hasn't been hacked or something like that, this has to be one of the most downright disgusting things I've ever seen someone online do.
Exactly.
Especially in the name of just making a quick buck. I mean, obviously, with Juice WRLD being gone, he cannot contest to any of this. And if this is all real, I smell like a major lawsuit in her future. And to make the situation worse, she apparently hit up all these different Twitter pages, who at this point are known for promoting different girls' OF pages through some money under the table, and told them to promote this tape, even telling them to reply that Juice ain't deserve this, shake my head, which pretty much would drive more and more engagement. She apparently responded to all these different tweets, which is like a common OF girl move, with the apparent link to her OF page, where she says, you know where to find it. I mean, when I first saw this, I truly could not believe that someone who apparently loved Juice WRLD, or really someone who loved anyone who has passed away, would do something so disgusting. I mean, obviously the relationship was not the best, with them likely enabling terrible behavior, terrible habits. But even with that being said, why can't you just lay low? I'm sure she's already making a lot of money off of her OF page. And the only reason anyone knows who she is in the first place is because of Juice WRLD, and because he happened to pass away while they were engaged. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm sure she's already made millions off of his likeness, most likely. And so this is just wildly disrespectful. And this is actually what Juice WRLD's main DJ Scheme, had to say about this entire situation unraveling.
At the end of the day, I just feel like that shit is hella disrespectful. I feel disrespected. I feel like you spitting in my face. Like you spitting in everybody's face.
Right.
Everybody that was there for
on
you.
His grave.
It's been the biggest joke ever, actually. Like, how could you, like, wow, like, I don't understand why people need to crash out. Like, what do you gotta crash out about? This man gave you everything. This man gave you a life, everything that a lot of the things that a lot of us have are because of him and him blessing us and what he did for us.
Like
whether it be music, being a producer, whether it be a lover, whatever the may be, he did a lot for us, not because he wanted us to love him for the things that we did for him, but because he loved to do those things for us because he loved us. I just feel like people throw that shit out the window. It shit hurt my heart.
I feel like that kind of person.
So obviously
really
this whole situation is just horrible. I do wish that more often when these artists pass away, people would really just let them rest in peace and not use their likeness just for all these different little cash grabs. Obviously, during his life, Juice WRLD battled his own demons. There was a lot of stuff going on in the background, but no one deserves something like this. I want to know what you guys think about this entire situation down below. But as you guys know, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and some...
Yeah, his good video, as always. As always, very insightful. That is disrespectful, despicable, just nasty, just narcissistic. You just only care about yourself. This man is not alive, and you can't let him rest peacefully because you want to do weird stuff, and you were supposedly in love with him. Like, I don't know how she ever come out and say he did something to her or something, because even with that, still, why put this out now? Why do something like that now? Why be like, oh, well, hackers are threatening me, but you know, at this point I'm fed up. Fed up with who? The person who's not alive anymore didn't do this and is not threatening to release anything. So why involve them in this kind of thing? Like, what's wrong with you? Did you love that person? Did you care for that person at all? It doesn't seem like it. Anyways, what are you guys' thoughts about that whole situation? I think it's grimy. Comment down below to let me know what you think, and if you want me to react to any more of JAMARI's videos, I'll definitely do that because I watch his videos anyway. So I tried to like skip over some to react to, so let me know if you guys want to see some more of that. Fun fact, my cousin's name is actually JAMARI as well. So I hope that's how you pronounce his name. I think it is. Give this a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and also check to see if you are subscribed down below. If you're not, go ahead, subscribe, join me over here on the channel, and turn on post notifications so you also know when I upload videos. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. All right guys, peace out.